What's going on? It's your boy Eddy G.
Yo, it's the Wolf.
Hey y'all, Sonny D.
The one and only. You checking us out? Geek Social Lounge, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Every subscription we get, it builds up our community, it builds up our channel, it builds up our brand, and we're just gonna keep doing it over and over and over. So please like, share, and subscribe to our comment. As you guys know, as it's May 6th, 2022, you know, one of the all anticipated, waited movie that we all been waiting for, that we couldn't wait to see, that came out today, the MCU, Doctor Strange, everyone. The multiverse of madness. This is madness for show.
Yeah.
Came out over the weekends. It's still fresh, it's still new. So just to let you guys know, we're gonna have 3 minutes both on our own take of our this is not spoiler first, but we're gonna talk about, go over spoilers later after our first our reaction videos of the non-spoiler version of what we think of the movie after we just watched it. Then we're going to talk about the spoilers and inside. So if you guys, we're going to have a timestamp on it. We're going to let you guys know before we go to the spoilers, so you guys won't miss, you guys can miss that. So, if you guys didn't see the movie yet, just get to the part where we talk about our reaction, our non-spoiler reaction, and then, watch the movie over the weekends, check it out, then come back and we're going to talk about some crazy stuff about this movie. All right, so who we're going to get to about the Doctor Strange, the multiverse of madness? Who wants to talk about?
I'll get mine. I'll get mine.
As Wolf.
All right. So this movie here, it is, as they say, a multiverse of madness. This movie was mad. This is the most violent MCU movie I've ever seen. I was shocked about how violent that they went with this. But it is Sam Raimi who is directing this movie, who has directed this movie. And a big fan of his movies, from Evil Dead to Spider-Man 1 and 2. We're up on those. And you could definitely feel his style throughout this whole movie. I could say standout was definitely Elizabeth Olsen as Scarlet Witch. She did a great job. She was threatening, and she had some good lines. I'll get into that inside the spoilers. Doctor Strange was great as usual. I can't see anybody else playing Doctor Strange except for Cumberbatch. Yeah, pretty much everybody acted pretty good. They have a new character, America Chavez, and she
America, F yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, she was a cool. I don't know too much about her in the comic books because she's a relatively new character. But apparently she's gay or whatever, but that doesn't matter. But yeah, this is a lot of it's cameos inside this movie. Some that people already expected to come because they showed some of them inside of the trailer, but it's some that wasn't inside the trailers, and it took me for a whole surprise right there. But yeah, that's my little non-spoiler thing. I liked it, so yeah.
That's what's up. Now I'm gonna go up. I love every bit of this movie. This movie was so exciting to watch. It was, keep in mind, it's a 2-hour and 6+ length movie, and everything was interesting. I definitely love Doctor Strange. I love the opening of the movie. I love how it started. And how it really talks about the insight of this particular character, Doctor Strange, which he has some stuff we're going to talk about and discuss in a later video, the spoilers, that he does have issues with, which will come across what's going to help him in the long run in this movie challenge his issues. As you know, he goes through different variants of himself, and realize this is some things that about him that is going to uncover when you guys check this movie out, that does help him through this role. Of course, Scarlet Witch, oh man, she did such a tremendous job. Like you guys, when you guys check this out, if you guys haven't checked this out, you guys got it. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. But every bit of it, like you said, Wolf, there's cameos that you guys might have seen, might have expected after the trailer. I think there was the latest trailer they dropped out, which I think Marvel should never did that, because it kind of revealed certain things of this movie that kind of like spoiled it for those who didn't see it, and I wish they didn't bring it up. But if you guys haven't seen it, don't even check out anything. Don't even go on your phones. Don't even go on social media. Don't go anywhere at this point, because everybody's talking about it. Everybody's spoiling it. I've seen people on the comment section on IGN bringing up references and stuff to the movie. So just keep in mind, guys, don't go on social media at this moment if you guys didn't see it yet. But yeah, there was some good things, good cameos that I've seen, and just some shocking surprises that most people didn't expect at all. So it was a great reaction. I mean, I was so excited, and let me tell you something, this movie was so good. I had a long day of work. Y'all know I was working hours and crazy, going through these jobs and this job. I said I had to book this ticket last night to go see it, and it was at 10 o'clock. I went to go see it. I was so tired out of my damn mind. I was so tired, I thought I was gonna fall asleep on the wheel. I mean, I thought I was seeing nothing but black just keep coming out of my eye socket and everything. I couldn't see, but then when I watched this movie, it kept me up. So that's how good that movie is. So I definitely enjoyed it. My friends who I went with enjoyed it. So yeah, I had an amazing time watching it, and I will watch it again. So I'm just gonna put it like that. So yes, Sonny D, what you think?
Like piggybacking on what Eddy G said, this movie was very entertaining. It's definitely better than the first movie. I like this one a lot more. It had great special effects. It was a couple. You see, I'm thinking the trailer, a little monster. That was a cool scene right there. Also, I like the new character, American Chavez. I think she should have her own. After what I've seen in the movie, I think she should have her own show. I really love her powers, and they could do a lot with that character. And it's I really love the way they trying to make her character out. And it's Wolf hit on that. She's what do you say? She's gay, or
she's like. Yeah, we're gonna talk more about the story behind that, but yeah, they portrayed her as a LGBTQ supportive character. Yes, of course, we're gonna add that into the movie. It is 2022.
Right. So she's very cool. I'd love to see more of her if she get her own Disney Plus or something, or a movie. Scarlet Witch, she did a phenomenal job. I didn't even know. I didn't really, pay really attention to. I didn't know she was that powerful until I seen this movie. I see what she could do, and her powers is crazy. Doctor Strange, he did a lot. I didn't like him too much. I never was into Doctor Strange, but after these movies, he becoming a good, better character, and he getting more recognition, I think, now, and that's always a good thing. But his powers, everything look cool, and I love the whole multiverse when they go, all in the multiverses. It looks so magical, and it's like seeing a wizard or something like that. So, very good movie. It's not really I could complain about. For Doctor Strange, it was. I think it was a very good movie for him, and yeah.
So, Wolf, get into it. Do we want to, after whatever we talk about our reaction to it, do you want to give it the score now or after the spoilers?
We'll give it after, inside of the spoilers.
Okay.
We're gonna probably start right about now.
All right, so guys, to let you guys know, okay, that was our reaction to it first. Now we're gonna get into the next chapter, which is the spoiler of this movie. So if you guys have not seen this movie, do not check out the spoilers, but please follow back us and watch this video, as we're gonna talk more about it after you guys check out the movie. So here, getting down to it, we're gonna get to the spoilers. So let's go. Who's going first?
I guess I'll go first again. In rotation. Yeah. Mr. Fantastic.
Mr. Fantastic. Mr. Bombastic.
When his ass popped up on the screen, I was like, yes.
This man was screaming out the place.
Oh, yes!
Hey.
Yes! This is what I want!
It felt like all the MCU nerds and geeks and comic geeks, we won. We got Fantastic,
Yes.
Mr. Fantastic, that we wanted, and the suit looked, the suit was
Fantastic.
his acting was great. It just felt like that was the way Reed was supposed to be from the beginning. Not trying to down the old movies, even the old movies kind of suck. But this right here is what can happen when they finally do Fantastic Four.
Yes, when prayers been answered. When they listen, this is what happened when they listen to the internet.
Right.
This has been requested for the internet for quite some time, especially people who do memes and photoshops.
For real, the longest. The fucking fighting and the gore inside this movie, I was very surprised that they chopped Captain Carter in half. I'm like, God damn. And the worst one had to have been Black Bolt is in here.
Black Bolt.
I mean, I knew that they were doing the Illuminati, which Black Panther is on, but you can't do that because, rest in peace, Chadwick Bolt. But yeah, I was not expecting to have see Black Bolt, especially the one from that trash TV show that they canceled because it was so bad, and they used the same guy that was in the TV show here, and he looks much better here because the suit looks way better. And they actually, they had him being like the Black Bolt, just like he is inside
the comic book. Comic book.
Yeah, that was crazy. He just vaporized Strange, the other Strange. There was so many Stranges inside of the movie. Had a damn zombie Strange, evil Strange, a ponytail Strange.
He was dope. I liked him.
Yeah. I think that one's a Defender Strange. Yeah. But yeah, like we said, Scarlet Witch was crazy. Sunny D, she is that powerful. She is like on the level of the Phoenix
Oh wow,
that's what we was just talking about. When I took my friends out,
most part.
And the lady that's Doctor Strange, like he wanted to marry her. She looked like Jean Grey. Like I thought they was gonna. I thought they was gonna do that. She looked just like her, like with the hair.
That was the same one, but she just changed it. That was a variant, so I guess they gave her a red wig or whatever.
Yeah, red hair and stuff. Yeah, you gotta change something. You gotta change something. They can't all look the same.
That was definitely, and they brought up the X-Men theme when the Professor X walked out. That was cool. I really want the X-Men to finally hurry up and come inside of the MCU, but I'll take it. I'll take Professor X for right now. But y'all was mad that she killed Professor X, but she killed everybody. All back. So they could just bring them back. It doesn't matter. But
remember, this is a variant.
Yeah. It doesn't even matter. But I mean, like the movie overall, it was very fast paced. It did have some low points for me. Like this movie was not perfect. Like it's some bad dialogue in here and there. But yeah, I mean, if you just go for the ride, it's very fun for a popcorn big action movie. So trying to think, is anything else that I want to really hit on? Had a great ending. I'm very confused about why he has a third eye just pop up.
I was so confused. What was the significance of it?
Old one. I mean, like the bad one that he fought.
The bad one, yeah, I think it transferred.
Yeah, and yeah, if y'all stay for the end credit scenes, which you know, of course I did. The girl that I had to look up because I was very confused. Charlize Theron, she just popped up out of nowhere in an all purple suit. I'm like, who the hell is that?
Yeah.
So
I thought it was gonna be a Fast and Furious crossover.
Crossover. all yellow.
Still trying to get Dominic Toretto.
He plays a character, Clea. From what I looked up, apparently she is like a female Doctor Strange or something. So I guess that's
okay.
Gonna be, and it looked like they were going inside the same universe where Dormammu was at in the first movie. So I guess for some reason they're going there again. But yeah, overall, you know, I did appreciate Sam Raimi's take in this, and it was good. Like he had little scenes reminding you of Spider-Man 2 when Doc Ock threw the car inside of the little inside the shop. He threw the car at Toby or whatever. Yeah, he had a part in there that reminded me of that. But yeah, if I had to give this movie a score, I'd give it an 8 out of 10.
Okay, 8 out of 10. So keep that in mind. Okay, so I'll go. So yeah, it definitely. I love how it opened, where it showed that he was going to a wedding of his ex. So that was crazy, and which was so significant in a way because remember, a man couldn't even tie his tie because his hand was so messed up that he was using magic half the time. So I saw that, and every details matter too when I saw that. So I was like, that's dope. So he goes into the wedding, you know, he sits next to his old co-worker and stuff, as this guy was talking about, you know, how he was, you know, disappeared for 5 years and lost his brother and stuff, and was talking about, hey man, was there something you could have done differently in order to prevent all this? And he told him it was nothing, but he was like, I forgot that dialogue he said, but it was like something about how you were like one of the world's powerful superhero, but yet you couldn't get the girl. I was like, oh snap. The stuff that was like going on, yeah, that really hit, you know. But you know, it was crazy because it showed that there was a reason why she never wanted to be with him. She loved him, but she never couldn't come across. But just how he is as a person, he has trust issues. You know, if you've seen all the MCUs with the decisions, his choices he made, which showed why he was the way he was, which explained that, especially with you know, the other variant, the Defender variant, when he was just about to kill American Chavez just to take her power, when he said, you know, taking your life, it would be saving millions of lives or something like that. So it did kind of have that part of Doctor Strange that was kind of like all for himself that added into the story. I
mean, like that's just the way Strange is. If you remember, he was about to sacrifice all the and Spider-Man, he wasn't having that, but yeah, he was like shit.
Yeah, so I like that. That was cool. I liked some of the touches they did. I liked the fact that Bruce Campbell was in it. They had him in the cameo. I don't care, man. It was funny. I love him.
But the cameo it definitely could have been better. Like I was expecting him to be a Doctor Strange variant or something, but
yeah. Well, I didn't know. I thought he was gonna have some kind of significant when he was just selling food and stuff. And
I'm like, the fuck?
Yeah, when Captain America Chavez, she was like, yeah, most universe you don't gotta pay. And then that happened to be in one universe you have to pay for food and stuff. She's taking it.
Take me there.
Whatever universe is free. But I love that part where when she gets scared and she can't control the universe, and they was just in Doctor Strange zapped her in when they was just going to so much universes. It was like crazy. They went to like paint. They went to one cartoon, which is like the What If design cartoon. So many universes that showed there's like so many opportunities, so many places. are different parts, you know, which is crazy. Yeah, but like Sunny D said too, I like her power. It's actually pretty cool. And she's different, you know. It kind of shocked me when I found out, because I didn't know much about this character, as most people who probably don't follow too much on the comic book about her. I didn't know she had two moms. I didn't know she had mothers as parents. That's kind of weird. I would like to know more about that. But they still kind of kept her into the comic book with the jacket. So for what I seen, so they kind of try to keep something like still authentic with the comics. Yeah. But yeah, I like her powers. It's pretty cool. I like how her shape of her portal turns to the star. Yeah, that's different. Yeah. There's nothing more American than that. But even her name is different. America Chavez. I never heard nobody named like that. But yeah, she was cool. I like there was no complaint from me. Mortal, you know, to see him back and is in a different variant though. You know, it came up as a surprise because I thought it was already gonna throw down once they saw each other, but it you know, kind of got to a little friendly part of him and like calling him brother and stuff, and I was like, brother? It was like, what? This is a different universe, you know, because he hated him.
Like, man, you can't trust that man.
Yeah, you can't trust him at all. He never liked him, but it was still cool to see him. It kind of brings me back to what is going on with Mordo and Doctor Strange's actual universe, because the last time we saw him was in the first one, and then, you know, that was that. So I don't know what more of the future is gonna hold for him as far as the story goes, but you know, there's gonna be more. Expect to see more Doctor Strange movies or installments coming in. So maybe he might be in that. Maybe he might be in other cameos. Who knows? But I do kind of wonder. But when they introduced the Illuminati, I was like, oh snap! I knew about the new Illuminati, but like you said, you know, they couldn't just put Black Panther on it. So of course you gotta have other characters like Mr. Fantastic. Then you had to have the Captain Marvel. I forgot the lady name, but I was like, man, I like to know the backstory of that universe where she had the powers instead of what's her name?
Yeah, that's Monica Rambeau.
Yeah, Monica Rambeau. Rambeau was like the last name I remember. But yeah, man.
Pretty much, she was just in the right place at the right time. Right. She took the Carol Danvers, and that's how she got the powers instead.
Okay. Yeah, the little details, right? So yeah, that was kind of cool. But yeah, man, I love that scene. The action scene was crazy. It was nonstop. But I just like how Scarlet Witch just became Omni-Man and started killing everybody. It was just like kind of familiar to that scene from Invincible when you know, when Omni-Man was killing all the heroes. It kind of reminded me of that.
Like they had to watch the episode of Invincible. Yeah, gonna do that for that.
Yeah, it had to be, but her powers are so extraordinary, so crazy that there was no other way of stopping her. Like, you know, but you know, I'm kind of cool. It was kind of cool how they made her, you know, evil in that way. I'm just sad that it had to end it because how powerful she is. But you know, when you take hold of the Black Book, you know, there's no changing or going back. You know, that's how she knew, and she had to kill herself off in this movie. But
yeah, I was like, really, they killed her? But I mean, all these variants, but I mean, like, but that was the proper Scarlet Witch. So I'm like,
yeah,
the hell?
How you gonna get back from that? I don't know if this is the end of Scarlet Witch. Who knows?
Yeah, because even think, I mean, well, shit, that could kill her because she's like a glass cannon, but
and she destroyed all the Black Book too, the Dark Books too. So I don't know how they gonna manage all that, but yeah, it was. I loved every bit of it. But glad you kind of cleared the way on that end credit scene, because I didn't get that neither. What was going on with the third eye? What significance does the third eye really have? If those who are, you know, already up on Doctor Strange like that and know about that. But yeah, that's it. I had really not much to say. It was all good, all positive. I know I might be missing out some things I want to talk about, but I think I'm satisfied with everything I said. All things considered, I enjoyed this movie. I gave it a 9.
Oh, wow.
9, yeah.
Very
Give it a
good.
9. Oh yeah, it did went dark. That was another thing. That's why I was like, oh, this is different. That's what I said. This was different. I was like, oh, they went this route. That's so I'm glad they did. You know, I'm kind of glad they did, but expect to not take your kids to see this movie. Thing is gonna be like Spider-Man or regular PG-13.
Little.
Nah, because Wolf was saying that it was like a horror movie, Marvel style. I guess
in a way, yeah, it is.
It's some aspect, right? Doctor Strange. The movie was great. I want to just hit on a couple things. I like how they, put the Professor X and when Reed Richards came, the feeling that you got when he came on the screen and just that they did him so right, and the suit looks. I can't wait to see Fantastic Four and what they do with that. I mean, that moment just man, that was a special moment for anybody that's a fan of Marvel or just the Fantastic Four. You're gonna really enjoy that moment, and I can't wait to see what the X-Men come to do. Also, this movie, I don't know, but Scarlet Witch definitely stole the show. I didn't watch the Vision and the Scarlet Witch show.
Oh, you didn't watch WandaVision?
Yeah, I didn't really watch that, but her motives as a villain in this movie was great. She wanted to have kids, and she didn't have no kids in that universe she was in, but in the other universes, multiverses, she had children. And so
I'm sorry, hold that thought. I'm sorry, my bad, Sonny D. I wanted to get to the bottom of that, because that was actually good you brought that up. Because how did we reach to a universe where the kids are still in the picture? And
it's a different universe, so I mean, everybody's life is different to to some certain degree. So it's like, say for instance, it's me in a different universe and I got like 5 kids. It's like, well, that's how things happen. So, but her thing was that she was trying to do all, like she was just willing to do anything to go and kill anybody they go and get to them, and take from her version that's already inside that universe and take the kids for herself. And I'm like, but it wasn't. It was part of the book that was taken over.
So I was wondering, did she create them the same way like she did on WandaVision though?
Well, I'm not sure inside of the other universes, but in the 616 universe, she made them up with her powers. I don't know how she conjured them up the same way in all those other universes, or they were naturally. They don't really go into that because Vision wasn't even in the movie, which I was expecting them to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how it works, I guess.
Okay, I'm sorry, Sonny D. Go ahead.
Oh, all right. And by the way, Eddy G, I love your shirt with the Vision and Wanda. It's great.
Thank you. Speaking of WandaVision, that's why I got this. It was particularly for the show.
WandaVision was good. You need to watch it.
Yeah.
I see now. After watching that movie, it made me want to watch it. But also I want to hit on they was having visions in the beginning. Doctor Strange had a vision or dream of his other Doctor Strange at the first part. You see him with American Chavez, and they running from a monster. And so he's saying he get visions from his other. From other Doctor Strange,
that really
in other universe, and that whole idea was trippy because, like, what if the dreams that we have could be us in a different universe? So it make you like kind of open up your mind to maybe there's more than one of us. That whole idea is crazy. Like
Marvel and Marvel.
that they was trying to portray. They were trying to say in the MCU that when you dream, that's you looking into a different universe.
It's crazy.
They have a good way of opening up theories on things that we don't even think of.
Right.
That's why I kind of love the MCU, but it shows you also. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go.
I'm about to say it shows you also. This is why Sony and Fox, they need to sell all their license to Marvel, because they knew exactly what they was doing. Each goddamn character, Professor X, look, it was spot on. Spot on, man. What, Mr. Fantastic? Spot on, man. Come on.
I mean,
give him Morbius. Give him Morbius. Sell that. Sell it. You're gonna bring him back to life. No pun intended.
But Wong, he was cool. I thought he died. But he did. Thank goodness he didn't die. He the only Asian character besides Shang-Chi that we got. So let's keep Wong, keep Wong alive, and
protect Wong at all costs.
All costs.
Oh man, but they also had Ultron robots in the movie. I didn't know. They look cool though. They got destroyed. They look real dope.
Iron Man should have came out.
Yeah, he was part of Illuminati.
Oh, he is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was
Wolf saying Tom Cruise was supposed to play Amazon.
The Iron Man.
But the Iron Man legacy still lives on in his creation. So we still got Iron Man, in some form, his ideas. So he did create Ultron. So he's still around. I wish we still had Iron Man in the movies and stuff. But he had to do what he had to do. The third eye, I think it's a very like a symbolic thing. Some people believe like we have a third eye, and your third eye gets open at some point in your life. So I don't know about the third eye with Doctor Strange, but I want to learn more and know more about that. It's pretty cool. No other character got 3 eyes. I don't know no other superhero with 3 eyes. So
Wolf's guessing.
Yeah, I think you're right. I can't think of one.
He's guessing.
Right, exactly. So it's a cool idea.
Head. I don't know. Either, so
some people think it's like a spiritual eye. I don't know I gotta get the read up on it. But
little amount that I know from the comics that when he does have a third eye, that he's pissed the fuck off. But he was not pissed inside the movie, so I don't know what the MCU is kind of different from the comic book. So I don't know where that's coming from. But in the comic. Whenever he's super angry.
Oh, okay. And you see, American Chavez with like Eddy G was saying with 2 parents, lesbian parents, and it's the first time really in comic books you really see that. So exploring somebody's life like that, you don't know too many people with two the same sex parents. So I'm glad they touching on things that are possible in real life and some in people's lives. So I think that's always a good thing to show and make people understand that that's all right for this. If that's your choice, it's okay.
Well spoken.
And also, I
said well spoken.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Well said.
And very good movie. I did fall asleep at some parts. I don't blame that on the movie.
I kind of figured.
Oh, work. Just tired. But it was a very entertaining movie. If I got to give it a score, I give it 7.5. Only because
no, that's fine. The movie it seems like most people like it, but there's a good chunk of people that's not feeling it. So it
wasn't necessarily bad. I'm just not a huge Doctor Strange. If I was a huge Doctor Strange fan, we got higher, but he's still a good character overall. But yeah.
Okay.
Let's recap the scores. 8.9.
8.9.
No,
Wait, who gave it 8.9? Ed?
I don't know. I gave.
No, he gave.
I thought I was going. I gave that. No, I gave it 8. Yeah. I gave it
8
out of 10. Ed gave it a 9 out of 10. Sonny D gave it 7.5 out of 10.
7.5.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Well, that's our review, and that's our reaction, and that's our score for this movie. The movie is out in theaters everywhere now. Go check it out. Guys, please comment. Let us know your feedback. What did you guys think of the movie if you already seen it? If you haven't seen it, just watch the spoilers and all the way throughout the length anyway. What are your thoughts of this movie? What do you like? What do you dislike about it? Please, again, like, share, and subscribe. And once again, it's your boy Eddy G.
You already know it's the wolf.
It's Sonny D.
Peace out, everybody. Thanks for watching.